Vault Dwellers. Never before have I said that and had it be so truthful or something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we are in Vault 88, episode number 2, picking up where we left off with some absolute craziness. Yeah. So, in the last episode, we put in lots of floors, some walls, started building sort of an upper section here to give us like a big, nice, dramatic reveal when we come out the tunnel. We come up here and we're like, whoa, that's pretty big. And I think I can close this off a little bit. Just still give us like that kind of dramatic reveal. We're probably going to bring this over a couple of spaces. So let's go ahead and do some of that, and then we're going to start building some of these upper levels. And I'm probably going to take out almost every wall I put in here because I don't like the way they look. That's basically it. So we're going to come on in here, and we're going to get some these bad boys. Let me turn my highlighting off real quick to make sure I'm getting the right ones. Those keep off light. Those do not. We want the light. We gotta light this place up. It is so darn dark. Oops. And it just the upper levels are getting darker and darker because we're putting up so much light down below. What? We're gonna close this off or add a little more over here after all. Let's go ahead and do that. This way we can have, more livable space in this upper floor here. I'm definitely going to keep this. In fact, this is probably going to go the whole way up exactly just like that. We'll put in some nice walls that way and some nice walls that way. But other than this little walk across here, like, that's it. That's all we're getting there. So, let's see. Close this side off anymore. What did I do? 2 rows here. Maybe we might even do like a bridge? Nah, we won't do no bridge. We don't need a bridge. Alright. Let's go back to USO and just see how this is going to look. We're going to put in some railings. Yeah. There we go. And then corner pieces. Nice! Let's put these in first. So we got them going. Safety first, people. Yeah. Yeah. Need the outer ones here. Really? That's not an outer one? Probably because I need to connect them to one. Ugh. Rules on this thing are like so annoying. Ooh. That's gonna be a problem. Okay. Let's do that. And let's get the outer. Inner? No, that's an inner. That one's I don't know. That one's no. What? Oh. Really? Why do the outers not connect? Like that's an outer, right? What the heck? Okay. We'll have to come back to those. In the meantime, we'll fill in the rest of this stuff. I don't ever remember having this much trouble putting together my vaults in the past. Well, then again, I've only really did one, but I don't ever remember the railings being this problematic. Okay. Continue on this way. And you might be saying, hey, what about stairs? How are you going to get up there? Yeah, we're gonna get to that. I think I'm gonna probably like pull out a section like somewhere in here to make a stairwell, and one back over in here as well. I really do kind of want to keep this like nice and big and open looking. Okay, piece here as well. Then again, I could put some stairwells just coming up some of these places. Maybe where these corners are, because they're being so difficult. You can do that. And put a stairwell there. And do the same thing here. Have a couple stairwells here. So, let's see. There's a stairwell. There's a stairwell. Hey, I kind of like that. Okay. We got stairs. Noise. I don't know if we... Maybe for a little symmetry, let's turn our highlighting back on. Make sure that we're not forking ourselves here. We'll do something like that. And then we'll take one over here. Not that. There we go. Turn off our... There we go. It's a little easier. Okay, and we'll have to change our railings as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Want that guy. Want that guy. Nice. Same thing here. Get rid of that dude and that dude. So, not exactly the plan I had, but we have to improvise because of stupid things. So, it is what it is. No need to get angry. Nice. I like that. That's really cool. And then, like I said, we got the nice big dramatic reveal. And then, as I was saying, we're probably going to have to get rid of... Actually, maybe not. Because this doesn't need to be all open. Okay, never mind. We can actually probably keep what we have. And... go from there. Or actually from here. So, let's go ahead and play with that again for a second. Let's see. Maybe here I will. I got like a billion ideas just like constantly flowing through my head, so... we're gonna go back into here. We're gonna get some of the guy. Oh, come on. You're not gonna snap. Oh, because that's a different type. You son of a monkey. The right one? That's the right one. Okay. But you won't even snap. Oh, because you want these guys. Now, can I make you 4 pieces snap to that? No. Because I want more floors, so we're gonna have to... I don't remember if I can get the... Yeah, okay, hang on. Like, wait a minute, something's not working here. Where am I going? USO. Nope. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. You snap. We'll snap to that. Okay, perfect. Now that we got that. We got that! Nice! No! Keep it. Perfect. Now we're rocking and a-rolling. Okay. Wrong piece, though. Now that we got that. Let's go back over to here. Here. Nope. Yep. Put that place and that place. Now, is that gonna lead through? Yeah. Cool. We can probably get rid of this guy. We don't really need him now that we've got our floor in place. Let's go this way, because I want to, do this. So that way we can start getting these all highlighted so we can actually see what the heck is going on here. Perfect. No! Perfect. There we go. And as time goes on, like I said, I probably might switch out some of the floors for hopefully lighted different textures, etc., for like different rooms that we put in place. But for now, we got to lay the groundwork so that we can get the basic design going here. So we can get this all lit up for our essentially big reveal, yada yada. Yeah, I think... No, I think, yeah, we're just going to mirror this like the whole way up. So that'll stop like that. We'll come this way. And yeah, let's just continue that on. There. Nice. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We'll yeah, we're just gonna bring this on over. That's getting pretty close, but we'll allow it for now. Put these guys in. We'll make a cutoff there. On in. Oh, these shouldn't be floor pieces. Well, actually, you know what? They will, I guess. Since we can sort of walk up here. I was just like, wait a second, that's kind of stupid. But we'll have a cutoff here. I think. We'll figure that out as we go along. Not worried about it at the moment. For now, we're just going to kind of go with that. Okay. And yeah, I'm not going to fill all of this in because right now I just want to kind of create my levels and my borders going up. And we need to have another floor going up. So let's go ahead and do something here. Actually, that'd be a good time to check to see. Oh, these are all like super modular. These have lights. These don't connect. Really? Won't connect in any kind of way? Ooh. Alright, we're gonna have to do some fighting with some of this stuff because I definitely want to try to incorporate some of them. Let's see. Yeah, alright. Head back to USO. Actually, you know what? Let's do a quick save. Save. Yeah, we can overwrite that guy. Who cares? Okay. We're going to continue on so we can keep bringing some light into this place. It's not so dark. Alright, back to Vault. And we're just going to continue with the... Nope, not those guys. These guys. Alright. Let's see if I can utilize any of these. They still won't connect to anything. Alright, so that one's got some floor pieces. Really? Oh, there we go. Okay, but you're facing the wrong way. Let's see. I mean, this could probably be helpful in getting... Oh, of course you won't connect there, but you should here. Get that lined up. There we go. That's not very helpful, though. Alright, so get out of my face. Okay. So, probably going to do it the same way I just did it before. Grab one of these dudes down here. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter which one. So let's just... Really? Really? What? Why would you... Oh, because the floor is the floor. Yeah. Shoot. Okay. I can fix that, though. So we just need to... Because these floors, I think, will connect to the other floors, and then that should fix us. Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, wait a minute. There we go. Now we can take that guy. There we go. There's using our noggin. Nice. Alright, now we've gone up a floor. Is that as high as we can go? This guy here, I think. Let's try it. Let's see. Ooh, that is as high as we can go. Okay. We have our final destination of floor and ceiling height. Okay. This is going to be monstrous. Excuse me. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I was mentally planning out my own demise, apparently. Because we're going to put so much into this. And by the way, this is probably going to be one of the last of, like, the really, really big settlements that I build. For future settlements, I'm going to try to cut back and make smaller but more detailed settlements. So, you know, don't worry about the fact like, oh no, he's gonna stop making these big lavish ones. Everything's gonna be terrible. No, I'm just gonna be making things a little smaller so that I can do more decorating, so I can really make these things pop. Versus just making like, you know, a ton of really large settlements and then never decorating them, never like really giving them any character. I want to kind of stop that. So, as much as I really don't care too much for decorating, we are gonna decorate. So, yeah, I'm gonna finish this one. This is probably like the last super large one. After this, we are gonna be doing Starlight Drive-In, and I'm gonna try and keep that one a little bit on the smaller side, and then I have a request for a beach town resort, which is going to be on Spectacle Island. That one's probably going to end up being a little on the larger side, and then from then on, like, things are just going to kind of really cut back, so we're going to be making some really cool settlements, but a little bit smaller. I got an idea for doing a, whatchamacallit, really cool military base with an airfield. So we're going to put like a runway, some planes, buildings, tanks. Might even copy a design I did a while back. Ooh, that's getting close. For, oops, Nordhaken Beach, I think it is. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But I'm going to keep it a little on the smaller size. And then, like I said, from then on, they're all going to be much more smaller and tamer. Okay. There we go. Whoops-a-doodle. Yeah. 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 Haha. And whoa, holy potatoes. Yeah. Yeah. Do the same thing. Yeah. Ooh, did I go out too far? Nope, we're good. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Now you can see the grand scale of how awesome the big room is going to be. And then, let's see. Yeah, we have more space up here. So this will be lighted ceilings up here. So let's save as we fall. Oh, look at that. Look how cool that's going to be when it's all said and done. That's going to be so awesome. Oh, cheese and crackers. I got to fix that. That's all wrong. But yeah, look at this. Right off the bat. Oof, got some frame rate drop. That is terrible. Might have to do something about our performance. Man, oh man. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, we're going to definitely be pushing my computer to the limits when it comes to this kind of stuff. It's probably because of all the lights. They're probably, oh, all the shadows they're creating. That's probably what it is. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, I might have to turn down the performance a little bit. Kill off the shadows a little. Let's see, how's it looking out here? Out this way. Oof, just in general, yeah, everywhere I look. I might have something running in the background that's kind of mucking things up. Alright, so let's do a save. Just in case my computer crashes. Yeah, we can overwrite that. Okay. We will power through to the end of this episode, and then I'll see what I can do about making things a little better. In the meantime, you know what? Instead of doing that final layer, let's throw in some more railings. That was kind of fun, even though it kind of mucked things up. We're still going to have a lot of issues with all these outside corners, and I'm not going to be putting stairways on all of them because it just wouldn't work. So, we'll have to figure that out. We'll put in the ones that we can for now, anyway. So, let's start with... yeah. That's going to be an outside. What? What? What is going on here? What the... That's one I was looking for, I think. No, that's the inner... Okay, never mind. Oh, that's right. It's the outer ones that didn't work. Yeah, okay. I was like, wait a minute. What the heck is going on here? Dummy. Alright. Put that guy there. That one there. Let's do all the straight ones for now, since we're on the straight one. Skip those. Yeah. I'll see if I can incorporate some elevators, too. I mean, cardio is important, but I don't want to, like, kill my inhabitants because they have to climb too many stairs every day. Or do I? Maybe that's the Institute's plan. Oops, we don't want that guy. We don't want that floor either. Fix that at some point. Let's just get these in. Or really, no. And none of this is set in stone. Like, I got that big section over to my right that I just finished putting railings up. I might pull out some of that and make that like another big open space. For now, we're just doing this just to get the dramatic something or other. There. There. Oh, so you get up here and my frame rate looks much better. Ooh, that's an inside corner. Yeah, it's definitely all the shadows. I might have to change out all these floors. Dang, that's going to be annoying. If I do, I'm going to do that off screen. I'll have to use, like, SOE's lights without shadows to make all this work. Which is a shame, because these are so nice looking, too. But I might just, like I said, take out maybe, like, my shadow distance or something on my settings. Oof, yes, look at that. That's terrible. Oh, boy. Alright, let's put all our insides in. You son of a gun. Alright. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a long, drawn-out, build, just because of the grand scale of things. Luckily, all the other rooms are quite a bit smaller, so it shouldn't be too much of a big deal, but... yeah. Yeesh. Now, why these darn things connect? That's all you gotta do, but it won't do it. Now, let me see. I do have... I don't know if there are any railings in this one. Let's see. Domestic rooms... no. Domestic has, like, nothing in an atrium. Nothing. Doors. Unhelpful. SOE. Completely unhelpful. Yeah. I don't know why that's, why they're not snapping. If you guys got any ideas, let me know. Oh! Man, that frame rate drop. It's still so dark in here, though. Especially down in here. I mean, I'm gonna fill that in with, like, lights, etc. But, yeah, that's pretty cool. This is definitely one of my favorite ideas that I've had. So, let's see. Okay, let's see if we can maybe fix our frame rate drop. Let's go to back into here, and we're gonna go into floors without the lights. That one has lights. Oh, they both do. Ceiling and floor. Huh. I thought one of them didn't have any light at all. I mean, there's definitely some that are brighter than others. Shoot. I kind of wanted to look without the light so I can put my own light in. Well, dang. Okay. Maybe we have it over here in USO. Wrong one. Let's see. Atrium. That. We need the upper floor sections. Okay, so we don't have the look of the lights though. Dang, that really stinks. Shoot. That really, really does stink. I really like the look of that. Except, you know, you got all of that, like, giving off light, but they're still so dark. Maybe it is a good idea for me to get rid of them and then just use SOE's lights. I'll show you what that's like. So I'll come over to power and SOE and light source. And then we want non-shadow omni. Try the small brights first. No, not good enough. So we'll try medium brights. There you go. Medium bright. Look at how much that does. And it's non-shadow. So it doesn't give any problems whatsoever. So yeah, I think we're going to do that. I will take care of all that off camera so that we don't have to sit there and watch me replace all these floors again, etc. But yeah, for whatever reason, I don't know why my stupid corner pieces are not connecting, and that's really bugging the heck out of me. Let's see. Let's check the vault in here. Floors, walls, roofs, miscellaneous. What balcony? That's not helpful. Yeah, these aren't really. Yeah, if you guys got any ideas as to why those corner pieces just aren't working, let me know, because I really scratching my melon here, and I don't know why you can't get them to snap. That's so weird that they're doing that. Wonder. Play around for a second here. This is gonna snap. They wanted to. Oh, it does. Wonder if we can trick it. Let's see if we can get that piece in here. Let's take this piece out. Now, if that's how we gotta do it, we gotta do it. That's fine. I don't care. Yes, it snaps. You. No. No. Yes. Excellent. Alright. We got a workaround, folks. Nice. Throw that guy in there. Alright. Now we know what to do. Let's get a bunch of these corner pieces in. Oh, no, we don't want to store that. Well, actually, you know, it's fine because I'm getting rid of them anyway. Let's just go ahead and do this for all of them at the moment. We'll just throw these in there just so we can get our corner pieces going. Perfect. Okay. Need that guy gone. These the only ones? Yes, everything else is inner corner. Cool! Alright. We know what to do now. Perfect. Yeah, why on earth they won't do that on their own? That's just madness. Oops, missed one. Cool! Alright. You know what? Just for ships and bibbles, let's add some light. We'll do for down here. Oops, no, we want the non-shadow. We want the large. Just to help light up our floor. Perfect. Just for now. We'll take these out once I actually put some lights in place, but just to help us make this look a little nicer. This will also help get rid of some of the shadows as well. And oof, look at that bad boy. This will also be great for when I make the thumb for the video. You can actually see what the heck is up here. Another one here. The one on each corner. Down here. Another one down here. Oh yeah, you should be more over here. Yeah, we'll put one over here too. Why not? It helps. Let's see, how does that look now? Oh yeah, look at that. I'll get this going over here as well. Put one over there, one over there. With the exception of the holes, it's actually looking pretty good. Alright, let's fill those in. Alright, we are going to use, yeah, the regular floor pieces, unfortunately. Yeah, these guys. So let's go ahead and snap those in place. That's what's going to end up replacing all of the sections as we zip along. Boom. Look at that. Fantastic. I got a little darkness up there. And actually, even putting those in has helped out a little bit with the frame rate. Oops, I missed a section of floor there. And, I want to put another light section up over in the other thing by the vent there. Oh, no. I lost it. Where'd you go? There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's go back to light. So, E... on shadow omni. You also have directional. You know, you got like the hemisphere, which will cast it out in like a small curve. There you go. Like a small little curve like that. And then there's other shapes too, like a spotlight. So if you just wanted to like try to highlight like one tiny little thing, but in our case, we want non-shadow omni. And large bright. And of course there's different colors too. And if I wanted a more natural white, or blues and purples and greens and whatnot. So you have the large white, the warm, the cool color. We're just going to stick with this for now. And I may or may not just use those to help light up the place versus actually putting in a bunch of lamps. We'll see as time goes along. But yeah, there we go. Now we can actually see the grand scale of this thing. Like, boom. And just imagine like one big giant ceiling up there. That, maybe we'll try to do it in like a blue color to simulate sky or something? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I definitely know I don't want all that stuff to be visible, so we won't be worrying about that. But so far, pretty cool. And I really like that. Just like that, too. And, you know, obviously we'll close that off at the top. And bring it on over and such. But yeah. This is only the beginning. This is only the first room, and we haven't even put any rooms inside the room. Wait till we start expanding out this way, and I got some stuff I still gotta clean up, too. Are you alive? Won't be in a second. Nice! I pew-pewed him to death. Cool! Oh yeah, we got a little cubby hole here. Do something fun here. Maybe a storage closet. Didn't even do that on purpose. Excellent. Very, very excellent start. Cool. Alright, folks. That is going to do it for this episode. I thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Until then, don't get irradiated.